All right. Is there an ideal format for a CV that you want to use for your grad school application? Now, I know there is a lot of conversation out there about, a master CV, but there isn't really one size fits all when it comes to your CV format. The most important thing is the content of the CV. So there are different ways you can format or design your CV for grad school. So in this course, I'm going to attach two ways you can do this. So it all depends on your level of achievement. But these are the general two ways I've seen people present their qualifications in their CV. The format I typically use, I still use this format right now, but this was what I used when I applied for grad school back in 2013. So the main difference, let me just go to the main difference. The main difference is that when you look at my professional positions here and publications compared to the positions of this person on the left, I mean on the right. So if you look at my professional positions here on the document on the left, you can see that I did not provide any detail, right, about the specific things I did in this position. Whereas this person on the right provided specific duties that they did. This was the CV of one of my mentees from the last 2 or 3 years. I can't remember correctly. But I typically favor the format on the right. Right now, this particular format that provides more detail because I think due to the competitive nature of this process right now, it might be important to give us a few things that you did, for each position. So I'm going to attach these two formats with this lesson so you can decide to use anyone. But again, if you ask me to recommend, I'll recommend the format on the right. So apart from just stating your positions or presentations or whatever your subheading is, it might be important to start providing bullet points of what you did. So you can see professional experience here. As a lab manager, he explained some of the things he did in this position. Whereas the one I used a long time ago, I didn't bother to do that. Now, the argument for the format on the left, which is more of a summarized version, is more of that, professors that are looking at these documents, they are not idiots. They know what it entails when you say you are an instructor. Okay. So when you say you're a teacher, they know what that means. So I didn't really think that I needed to explain. But it worked for me then. Some people still use it now and it works. And like I said, I still use this format right now. Because I mean, if I have to explain every single thing I did, it's gonna take like 20 pages to potentially put that on a CV. So I didn't want to do that. So I still use this summarized version. But for you, in your case, you might decide to use the format on the right. So it's really all up to you to decide which one you want to use. So again, I'm going to attach the CV format to this lesson. So that's about that for this particular lecture. When you draft your CV, make sure you share it with someone that can help you review the document. So that's all I have. I'll see you in the next lesson.